Hi everybody, this is Anthony from AskAnthonyJohnson.com, and I just want to go over Awario. This is a new social media monitoring tool that you can use to also get prospects and leads inside of your business. Now let me go over a few things here. This is the project over here, and when you click on the project setting, you got alerts here. And these alerts are just an entity where you're monitoring a keyword or a set of keywords with your specific preferences. So you'll find all your alerts right under here, which I got two of these alerts here where they're two well-known internet marketers. And the reason why I chose this is because it's going to show a lot of data. I need to show you some data inside of this system here that is going to be great for if you're trying to learn how to get more people to talk to about you in your business, and you want to use social media to do that. Well, this is definitely what you need inside of your business. Now let's go to the leads here. Now on the leads section here, this is where you want to put in your keyword, like you want to do like buyer keywords, or you want to get inside of the mind of your ideal customer. What would they be typing in on social media like Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, YouTube? What kind of keywords would they be putting in there that is relevant to whatever product or service that you're selling? And those are the keywords that you want to put in the product description, because that's how this system is going to pull that information from those platforms and have all of them listed for you, so you can go through them and find out if you can offer them your product or services. So this is very important right here, the product description. That's where you want to put your keywords at, to how you can target your certain ideal customer. Now this one is for your competitor. This can be like a brand name or somebody who you are competing against, and you want to see how you are going up against them. You want to have some kind of like a idea of how you comparing up to them. So you would put this keyword in here. Now negative keywords, let's say if you were just let's say if you were selling some kind of like solar panel accessories or equipment or something like that, but you did not install solar panels. So what you want to do is you want to put a negative keyword in here so that it doesn't pull information that is not relevant to what you're trying to accomplish here. So if you put in like installations, installs, you can put that as a negative keyword because you don't install them, but you just sell the equipment. Then that's a good negative keyword that you want to put in. Now on the languages, it just got it set for English right now, but in the near future they're going to have more languages coming up. So in the countries, you can put what countries that you want them to target. You can select these, or select how many countries you want to select, and the sources that you want them to pull this information from. You have the sources. You can go to Twitter, Facebook, Google+, YouTube, Reddit, news and blogs, the web. And also you got the date range. So you want to look at how far do you want this software to go back to retrieving that information that you are looking for. So you can go from 7 days, 30 days, 6 months, a year, all the time. You can do a custom also. And then you got email notifications. So do you want them to send this data in the email to the email that you have on file when you created the account? And you can set that for daily, weekly, or never. And you can also turn off the leads if you want to, reset changes, and then hit save. So once you got all that information, just hit save. Now the next section here is the social accounts. The social accounts is all of those accounts I just mentioned on the sources in the leads section, where you have Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube. You want to make sure that you add all of these accounts inside of it, because then you get to interact with those leads that they have coming pulling in. You can interact with them, comment, like, share, tweet, and stuff like that. Then you want to make sure you have that all this connected here. Okay, so that's the product settings right there. Let me close this out. Now the next one we have here is the dashboard. I just want to go over here to the dashboard real quick. Now I got Ray Hagen here set up as an alert right here. Now this information here is just showing the mentions. It's just like an overall view of the alert that you have. You can also have two alerts on there. You can have Eric Worre and both of them on there at the same time if you want. I just got one Ray Hagen, and you also have the sentiments right here, which is it a positive comment or is it a negative comment? And you also have a neutral. Also, you're looking at the reach here also, and the top influencers. Then you have the geographical area where they're pulling this information from, and then you have where this in English. You have the new mentions over here that they just pulled, that has, and as you can see right here, they have Ray Hagen right here, because that's the alert that I'm in right now. So anytime that keyword is mentioned, it's going to send it right here as new mentions right here, and that's an alert right here that's coming from. This right here, both of these are an alert, but what I got them as Ray Hagen right here and Eric Worre is you can have it as your company right here and then your competition right here. And see what it's doing is going to pull the information, and you can compare those two if you want to, and you can do that over here in the alert comparison right here. So that's why I got these two right here. And as you go down, now let's get into the mentions. Now if you want to add one of these alerts here, you just click here and it'll add an alert right there. And let's go inside of an alert and see what's going on. So to go inside of alert, just click settings, and this is what it looks like when you click on the alert. Now you can also change this alert name if you want to. You can delete it, and this is where you want to have the keywords. So like I was mentioning before, is that if you want to monitor like your own company or your name or brand or product or service or whatever that you want to monitor, you will put that keyword right here. And also you can also want to monitor a website, like your website. You can put that in here also. And that's not going to show up. The only thing that's going to show up in the alerts is the name, the keyword that you put here. So keep that in mind. So when you put the website in there, don't think that it's not pulling that information. It is. It's just not going to show up on there on the alerts. Now you can also do the negative keyword, like I mentioned before about with the solar panels. You know, you can also do the same here in the alerts, where you can just pull information about solar equipment if you don't want to do solar like installs, so you can keep stuff like that out and just pulling only relevant information that you need. And you can also do the same here for as languages and the countries and the sources. Also, all this information is the same. You can do English, Spanish speaking, German, French. Then you have the countries. That's going to be the same. So only thing what it's doing here is pulling all that information, however you set this up, from the social platforms like Twitter and Facebook, Reddit. So it's pulling all that information from there. And the date range, you can do this. All of this is the same, and you can also get these alerts sent to your email also And that is about it for the alerts here. So let's close that out. So this is what I went over. These are the alerts right here. So I just went over these. And remember I was telling you about that. You can do, a good way is to put your company's name in there, information, and then compare it to somebody else company, competitors companies. And now let's go to the leads here. Now this is what I like here. Now when you click on the settings for the leads, this is what you get here. Now some of this information I've already went over when I was talking about the projects, but this is the same thing. When you click on leads, it's the same thing inside of here. You got the product description. This will be your main keyword, so you want to get inside the mind of your customer. That's where you want to put that keyword at. In competitor, negative keywords, English, country, sources, all of this is just the same. Alright, let's see. Now the next thing I want to look at is the reports. So let's click into the mention statistics. And this is just an overview of the statistics of the mentions. So this is right here, and this is just an alert right here. And you also can compare both of those inside of there, Ray Hagan and Awario, if you want to. But it's just a general overview right here. It's just the mentions. You got the reach, and you got the top countries where they're pulling this information from, the data from, and you got the top languages, which is English, and you got the sentiments, which is it positive, neutral, or negative comments. And we also got the sources by the mentions. So we got the platforms of where they're pulling this from. Most of it's coming from Twitter, and the sources by reach. And we got the most influential on Twitter. We got the most active on Twitter. So you have a lot of data here that you can look over, and you also can share this out with your colleagues. So then you got the alert comparison. Now this is where I was talking about the alerts right here. Both of these alerts, this is where you would look at the comparison of both of those alerts. So let's say if this was your company, for this instance right here, say that this was your company and this was a competitor. Well, on this section here, you can compare them to see how you compare against your competitor. And you can just look at the graphs here, and you can look at the reach. You can also look at the top countries. You see where this data is coming from, and you can also look at the top languages. So it gives you a lot of information that is very useful to look at and compare yourself against your competitors. And we also have the influencers. Let's click over here real quick. And the influencers are the ones, they're pulling this information based on if they have typed in your keyword. And this is Ray Hagan. So this alert here is they have typed this in. So and they're just pulling these authors here, and they're showing you based on the Twitter, which is the platform Twitter. You can look at it by Facebook. You can look at it by Google Plus, YouTube, and you can also check it out by subscribers, mentions, reach, and you can also change the dates also on here, and you can also share this information out. Now let me jump back over to leads here, since now you know how to use Awario. Now I have saved some of these mentions that came into here. This right here is pulling from Twitter, but you can also connect your account. Like I said, I don't have my accounts all of them set up right now. And this is the inbox right here. So this, all of this here is the inbox. That's what I'm on right now. And these are the stars. So you can also change the sentiment here. You can also star them. You can mark it as done, you can blacklist it, or you can delete it. And I have starred a few of them just to show you. The keyword that I put in was marketing. So I want to see if I can get some kind of leads. What kind of leads could I get off of marketing? And I had starred a couple of them. So let me click on starred. And these are ones I had found. And this only took me about a few minutes to get these. And look at what they're saying on Twitter. Right here is looking for somebody in marketing and promotion, professionals. So this is like sort of like a lead here already that you can jump in and interact with this person on Twitter to find out what kind of marketing and promotion that he needs for whatever business that he's in. And this is the power of this system, because now you can have this working for whatever service that you offer, a product or a service that you offer. You can have these certain projects and keywords that are targeting whatever product or service that you offer, and it's going out there pulling these customers for you off of the social media networks. And so what you can do here is, once you star them, you can reply, you can retweet, you can like it, you can follow them over here, and you also get to see the data here. You can see how many tweets, how many followers, how many he's following, how many followers he has. It gives you a lot of information over here. And you can also put notes in here, you know. So you can put notes like potential prospect or client, and it keeps a track of all of your interaction right here also. So you don't have to really be like, oh, okay, it keeps up with all your interactions, you know, so that's good. It keeps it all on the same platform. Now, this is also tight. Also, I like this here is that it shows me, let's say if I was on a tab here, a different tab or something like that, it's also showing me how many of these leads are coming in when I'm on the leads section here. So if I may be doing something else on a different tab, it shows me how many more leads and stuff that are coming in, so that if I'm doing something, I can jump back onto this and see, okay, I got 3 more leads I need to go check out since it's been running. And so this is the power of this, guys. I hope that y'all are really getting this and seeing the potential of what you can do with this. I mean, if anybody is posting stuff that is related to whatever you're selling, if you're in network marketing and you're selling some kind of product, some kind of health or wellness product, you know, you can type in these keywords. Just think in the mind of your prospect, what would he be typing in, and that's what you would put in to pull that data back to you off of Twitter, Facebook. So if they're having conversations on Facebook about oh, I need to get more healthy, I need to eat better food or something. So if you're in a health and wellness field, you can jump into that conversation and build rapport with them. Now, just don't pitch them your services, because that wouldn't be right, you know. How you do it is you got to build rapport with them first, you know. But you know about these people now, because now you can use this service and know that they're talking about that. You can jump into that discussion, get their phone number, have a conversation with them, or you can even ask them for the email address or offer them something in return. You know, like hey, here's a free book on 15 tips on how to eat healthy or something. You know, whatever you're selling, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're selling, it's probably going to be on one of these social platforms. So that's something that you should look at there. And that's about it, though. So guys, I hope this information was very helpful. This is a different way how you can get leads now for your business. You don't really have to do a whole lot of like social media marketing. You have to do like SEO. You have to do really into that. You just type in the keywords that you think that your prospects are using, and then it pulls the data for you here, and you interact with them, and that's it. And you got leads, you got people, fresh people you can talk to daily. You know, you got how many platforms we got here? We got Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, Reddit, and then you also have the news and blogs and the web on there. So you got all those different platforms. They're pulling all that information, going out there searching for those keywords, and pulling back that data for you in one convenient spot. And so that's it, guys. Hope that you like this review. Let me know, drop a comment if you think that this is a good idea of what they set up here. Let me know. And if y'all would like to check this out, check it out, because this is definitely going to bring more people that you can talk to inside of your business. It's no doubt. Okay, well, that's it, guys. Y'all take care, and y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.